Hi guys, I'm Ashley Inguito with SistahTalkTV, and I'm here in New York City in Times Square, and I'm going to talk to some folks about the latest presidential debates and how they feel about the election. You've probably seen some coverage, good and bad. What are your thoughts about the debates and just this campaign year?
I feel like both Hillary and Trump, like they both go against each other than answering each question. I feel like Trump is always attacking her, always going back to the emails, never answering this question. And when the question is asked, oh, do he pay tax? He never answer it. And I just feel like Hillary's a good woman. Like, she doesn't deserve to be treated like how Donald treated her, because it's like unfair. Like, she never has time to express her thoughts. So it's like, wow, come on, we can't hear her side. Well, we always got to hear this guy's side. But he keeps saying the same thing over and over and over again.
It's quite clear that some people are supporting the wrong guy. When a person has not got faith in his own election system and does not believe in the results if he loses, then there is no point in voting for him. That is what I think.
And do you think that the American people will be in trouble if, say, Donald Trump becomes president? Or do you think that we'll get through just a rough patch?
It's not a rough patch. I think there will be a black mark in the American history because America being a superpower, it will have its impact on the entire world.
I thought Donald was fabulous, but they didn't give him enough time.
Do you think it was the moderator that...
Moderator kept breaking in on Donald and not Hillary, and I would not vote for a criminal.
What do you think Donald did well during the presidential debate?
When he turned around and said she should not be running for president, which is true. I mean, she's under criminal investigation, and George Washington would turn over in his grave. Think of it, it's crazy. So I'm voting for Donald, obviously.
Yes, I'm a Bernie supporter. I'm just really sad that he's not one of the two major candidates. I think Trump is a joke, and I don't know why people are voting for him. Exactly. I think he's just bringing out the fear and the anger that people have in this country. So that's why people are voting for him. But don't make rash judgments and don't vote for Trump. And Hillary, she's my girl. She's the first female president to be voted. But I'm sorry. I don't like liars.
I think it's most of the public's pretty decided on who they want to vote already. I think the candidates have pretty stark differences. And so personally, I've already made up my mind. I'm not too sure if I like either candidate, so I might vote third party, but that's just personal. But I think most people have already decided their minds. There's not much left to do at this point.
For you, you mentioned third-party voters. Do you think that this election will actually be sort of a catalyst for how our elections will basically change in the future?
I think that this could be the first step along the way. I think that third-party candidates are a very good means of allowing new topics to rise to the surface, because I know that both these candidates have their goals in mind when they begin to do the debates. And so with the third party, we can bring new topics to attention, which I think could strictly change the focus of the election into different areas. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons why third-party candidates are important. But I think because the two candidates are so ideologically opposed right now, third parties would be a good way in the future to be able to bridge the gap between the two. So I think this could be the beginning of something new for politics in the United States.
Well, there you have it, guys. Some very interesting thoughts and comments, and we'll just have to see how the American people will vote in the next couple of weeks.